been granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Next for Seattle, Michael Torres. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. In. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second. Ready for another chance? Lee, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there.
Striding in once again, Steven Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball hit on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Lee. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A bouncer up the middle. Seager gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Guillermo Valenzuela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a... As we enter the middle innings, it's about time they... And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning. Digging in once again, Lee. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hayes waits on it. 2 down. 14-4 is the way this one ends. The Blue Jays put a 14 in the run. We are north. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
The 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And a close play at second, but the throw does. Now batting, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
3-1 to him now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again. Lee, he was a double play victim last time around. The 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Elias Diaz the next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Lee is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the... Digging in to try it again. Lee, he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. We are north. So striding forward now. Lee, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 5-1. Now to the plate, Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Ready for another shot now. Jeimer Candelario. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground out to short. Lee is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steven Ramirez.
Steven Ramirez.
The 2-2. Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Digging in, Lee. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The shortstop, number 3.
From the stretch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Guillermo Valenzuela. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. Short. Lee fields it clean. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Lee. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore. Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-6, the final score in this game. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4. We are inside and under the roof. Stepping in, Lee. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as his chop fouled at the plate for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Mata leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. Healy brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by the...
Next for New York, Hank Pack. He singled his last time up.
Hank Pack.
On the ground toward short. Lee has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now. Lee. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Mata, the runner at second with 1 away. The 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
In now is the Yankees DH, Hank Pack.
Designated hitter, Hank Pack.
Ready on 0-2. Round is short. This could be 2. Lee to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Standing in, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ed Edler.
Second baseman, Ed Edler.
Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Darren Gorman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Wednesday night baseball. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its... And this is on the ground to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First shot for him here. And with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the street.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
You could see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate. But he reached those arms and had enough power to go oppo bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
In now is the Yankees DH, Hank Pack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Working for the punch out, and the hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground out to short. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Now batting, Bartolo Valdez.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Bartolo Valdez.
A pause and the 0-2. Play ball to second. 4. Throw on to second. Lead man, and that's all.
Oh, he's in there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Katz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Arroyo brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball. Ready for another shot now. Lee, he comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready once again, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. This is popped up. Santana calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Lee, he launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Striding in once again, Hank Hack. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Weakly to the left. Scooped up. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Jays launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. We are north of the border. Digging in now, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The next 3-2. Back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way.
Next for New York, Bartolo Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9. Digging in to try it again. Lee.
number 3.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right, played on the backhand, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Hank Pack. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Charles Takahashi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Toronto Blue Jays used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Kevin Brody claims the win out of the pen. We are inside and stepping in for the Jays, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Hard hit to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him any chance you get.
Up next from Miami, Kike Hernandez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Murray Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee, 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Mata, the runner at second with 1 away. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Murray Ramos. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Standing in, Lee. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting.
Into the box, Lee. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3-2, full count. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. McKee is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The fifth, the lead in the fourth, and held on until the end. Arlene Garcia earns his sixth winning decision in this one. Robbie Velasmil was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Afternoon baseball on this show. James Park is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if found in this one.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is stepping in. Lee, first shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Lifted into center field. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Digging in to try it again, Mickey France. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mickey France.
1-1. Now both runners are breaking. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Digging in for his second at-bat. Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch. Ready for another chance? Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a check swing here, appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Mata at third. Santana over at second. Wertekemper on at first with 2 down. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Striding in once again, Bryant Sierra. He singled his last time up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Lee, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Machado is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a walk.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Darryl Kohler gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll just about.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Taylor made to short, 6. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A bouncer to the left side. Lee is there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore, Jesse Lopez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's hit not all that hard out to second. Arroyo's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, he'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. It's there and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready once again. Lee, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Digging in once again, Lee is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final. On a Wednesday night, we've got stepping in for the Jays, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now for the O's, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so drive him in now.
Hit hard back up the middle. Ranges to his left. And there's out number 2. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Lee bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was selected in the 23rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopper to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in, Chance Sisco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is on the ground to short. Could be 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, last time through, was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Mata leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1-2, here it comes. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delman Kelly. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Hit to short. Lee is up with it. And there's 1 away. Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Valaika is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got it. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here it comes on 0-2. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Mata, the runner at second with one away. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there. And
it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The O's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead. Afternoon baseball. Standing in, Lee. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays. Into the box now, Chance Sisco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. At the plate, Lee, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here it comes on 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Chance Sisco. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's in a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Lee 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that's through into center field, base hit. In to score the runner from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's hanging in, currently 7th in the AL. And that's stepping up now, Darryl McClelland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lee scoops it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Delman Kelly, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit. It's right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move in. So digging in now, Lee. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So striding in, Lee is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kelly is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delman Kelly. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit on the ground is short. Lee is right there. Throw is dropped at first. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Into the box, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kelly is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Darryl McClelland. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball. Friday night baseball.
Now at the plate, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Up next for Minnesota, Jeremy Blackburn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jeremy Blackburn.
Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Lee takes it in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this. Standing in, Lee. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackburn moves over. 2 down. In now, Lee. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lifted down the line in left. Shaw sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Pretty. Digging in, Carlos Asensio. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Carlos Asensio.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for an out.
Leo Fisher.
The 1-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, Lee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Mata leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Blackburn waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Coelho racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. But they still face a 7-run deficit. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Twins put up a 4 spot in the opening frame. First open back in 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. At the plate, Ryan Watson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Santana on second. Mata at first. 2 out in the inning. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line drive to center field. Brewster is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So ready once again. Lee, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Peter Slaughter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bouncer to the left side, Lee. And that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Lee, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Shaw giving chase. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Afternoon base. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. The next Twin up, Edgar Nunez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Slaughter fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Lee, third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Skied into straightaway right. Puello has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Edgar Nunez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 2-2. Taylor made to short, 6. To him. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Up next for Minnesota, Garrett Brewster, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Jeremy Blackburn.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Digging in and looking for more, Peter Slaughter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Lee. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Kemper is off at first with 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to